More than 60 people have been killed in Borno State in a locality known as Darul Jama by Boko Haram, breaking today Sunday. This is the largest scale attack that Boko Haram has carried out in Darul Jama in Borno State. Now, it comes at a time when Nigerian government had made it clear that the military of Nigeria will leave no stone unturned when it comes to the fight against insecurity in the northern part of Nigeria and in also the eastern part of Nigeria. Nigeria, for context, Nigeria is plagued by massive insecurity, high level of terrorism in the northern regions, high level of kidnappings in the southeast regions, and also high cost of living, low standard of living, massive high cost of electricity, which is epileptic. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, when he was campaigning in 2022, his campaign speech was that he was going to solve the issue of Boko Haram. He said insecurity will be his #1 priority and that the issue of Boko Haram will be history in his first 100 days. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is now more than 1 year in power. Every day, Boko Haram intensified the attack in the northern Borno region. If it is not Boko Haram, it is a herdsman. The other time, we reported that more than 200 people were killed by herdsmen in Plateau State. This time, it is 60. Now, the Nigerian army said they also carried out a counterattack and they killed 30 Boko Haram fighters, with others who escaped, while others escaped. Now, the question I'm asking is, where are the ECOMOG forces that Nigeria keep bleeding? Where are the forces that ECOWAS was to send to go and restore democracy in Niger? Where are those forces at a time when, if you calculate the total number of people killed in Nigeria a day because of insecurity, it is more than the total number of people who die in Niger within the period of 10 to 15 years. I'm talking about in a day. When Niger military coup d'etat occurred, the Nigerian government, under the chairmanship of ECOWAS, who is Bola Ahmed Tinubu, was at the forefront of noting that they want to send ECOMOG forces to go and restore democracy in Niger. Chief of Defense Staffs of ECOWAS met in Abuja and in Ghana, in Accra, to strategize ways to deploy troops to go and restore democracy in Niger. But as Nigeria is bleeding from the scorching hands of terrorism, where Boko Haram keep kidnapping 150, killing 150 in Nigeria. Yet, ECOWAS has not called for an extraordinary meeting and says that the president of Nigeria has failed to secure the borders and his country, and therefore there is a need for ECOMOG forces to go and restore peace in northern part of Nigeria. You see, that is to confirm that the invasion or the intervention that Nigerian government wanted to do in Niger, or ECOWAS wanted to do in Niger, was not ECOWAS behind it. It was the French government and those Western nations that have been kicked out of Niger. Because immediately after, when ECOWAS said they're going to sanction Niger, Britain sent its foreign ministers and delegations to come and meet Nigeria and promised that they were going to give logistical support to ECOMOG forces. America promised logistical and military support to ECOMOG forces. The other Western nation, France, promised logistical support. In fact, they told ECOMOG forces or ECOWAS that they are ready to support them financially to actually make sure that they go and restore democracy in Niger. Now, Nigeria is bleeding. I've not seen the United Kingdom, I've not seen France and its related allies galvanizing resources to give to Nigeria to fight against insecurity. You see? That is to tell you that the insecurity in Nigeria is perpetuated by some politicians who are using it as a gain to actually maintain their political standard and status quo, and the same thing applied across many of our African nations. If not, how do you explain that on Sunday, today Sunday, 7th of September 2025, 60 persons are killed? Volodymyr Zelensky.
The once quiet settlement of Dar Jamal now bears the scars of a night of horror. Families who had only begun rebuilding their lives after displacement are once again mourning, this time for loved ones killed in an unprovoked Boko Haram assault. Governor Babagana Zulum arrived visibly shaken as he walked through the grief-stricken community. Meeting with survivors and community leaders, he condemned the killings, calling it a deeply painful tragedy.
It's very sad. This community was resettled some months ago, and they are going about their normal businesses, but unfortunately, they had a Boko Haram attack yesterday. So we are here purposely to commiserate with them and to build their resilience.
The governor confirmed the death toll: 63 people, among them 5 soldiers and nearly 60 civilians. For him, the incident underscores the urgent need to widen security coverage.
We have to take note that the numerical strength of the Nigerian army is not enough to contain the situation. Some months back, we had a meeting in Abuja with the National Security Advisor and other heads of security agencies on the need to establish what we call the forest guards. So far, so good. 2 sets of forest guards were trained in Maiduguri, and therefore, one of the solutions that we want to implement immediately is to see how we shall deploy the trained forest guards to most of the locations that are vulnerable, so that they will protect the forest and they will protect the communities also.
The attack has sparked outrage beyond the community. Senator Kakashehu Lawan, representing Borno Central, described the massacre as a crime against humanity, pledging legislative support to Governor Zulum's fight to restore peace. But for families here, the pain is immediate. Another reminder of the fragility of life in communities emerging from years of insurgency. Jesse Tafida, TVC News, Dar Jamal.
So all of us should vote for Paul Biya. We should come out and vote for Paul Biya, especially the women. We should all vote for him because we have enjoyed a lot of peace. Bringing another person now, he will not be able to know how to manage the peaceful situation that we are enjoying. Thank you very much. Vote for Paul Biya. Victory. 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 WCPDM. 100% for Paul Biya.